basically the flooding is like the Parent Trap movie. It's like 9/11. It's like the She-Wolf. It is a lot of Lupercalia, Parentalia, Lemurians, the flood, Atlantis. It's all of that. Helen Hunt, June 15th, like the Mona Lisa, June 15th, and July 14th, like July 4th. Lottie and Lisa, which is the book where the Parent Trap is based off of. So Lisa, Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci. Then you have Natasha Richardson, who passed away, who played in The Handmaid's Tale, and that's where we are in life right now, The Handmaid's Tale. She's married to Liam Neeson, who was in the movie Taken. And in Taken, his daughter's Taken, he's looking for her. So all these parents are looking for their children. So children give you direct access to the pearly gates of heaven. So Bill Gates or Valerian in the 1,000 planets where they have the pearls, and that's what helps them with their planet, the blue pearl. His birthday's 10/28, 8/21, Haitian Revolution. So like St. Peter holding the keys to heaven, the kingdom of heaven, the pearly gates, pearl. 227, the grandmother was pearl. So 227, 722, Mary Magdalene's feast day. So looking for the redhead energy, the Little Mermaid energy, that Mariah Carey energy, because Mariah Carey's birthday is 3/27. Backwards 7/23, which is Amy Winehouse. Wine is red, the Holy Grail. You know she's married to Nick Cannon, born 108/10/8. They have twins, the Parent Trap, the twins. Does he have like lupus, like Lupercalia, which is a ritual? You have Dolores Cannon, passed away 1018, like 118 or 18. April 15th, the Titanic sinking, Abraham Lincoln. So that's a big portal. And if y'all already know, in Kentucky, I was taken on February 12th, 13th. February 13th, I was taken, right? February 13th is the beginning of Parentalia. When I was taken in 2019, February 13th of 2019, on a military base, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and then Cumberland Hall Hospital in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. There's a guy named John Hopkins who's a witch hunter. So there's a lot of rituals that go on with like Henrietta Lacks, Hopkins University, Emory. Like, you know, they take your DNA, and your DNA keeps living, like it doesn't pass away. So Henrietta Lacks looked that up. So spiritual warfare with like the woman who was pregnant in Georgia and they kept her alive even though she passed away when the baby was 9 weeks until the baby was 113 like 1.13 pounds, which you'll always see like 1013, which is what they use to keep you in a psych ward in like Kentucky. 1013, you have to get out. It's like a 5150 in California for 72 hours, which 27 is red gematria, and then they have you in the 5250, which is the 14-day hold. So a lot of times spiritually you could be taken, whether you're crossing over, whether you're having a dream, whether you are trapped in water. There's angels that have to come save you, and you're taking, and your father always comes. Who's the father? The first father, whatever DNA code you have, they have to save you. So a lot of angels have gotten their wings back, and a lot of people that are evil want to go to the pearly gates of heaven. They don't have the keys to the gates, so they need to create AI like Sophia Robot, Amelia, Megan, and then attach it to like ancient Egyptian or Lemurian DNA like Nefertiti, and attach it to movies like Audrey Hepburn and The Breakfast at Tiffany's, which goes with the Matrix, which is the Neo, which is the one. They're looking for the one. Children have direct access to the pearly gates of heaven just to go straight. They are holding children's energy because they want to use the energy to travel to the pearly gates. So yes, those women, a lot of people passed away in this Texas flood, but think about the Flash movie. Everything goes fast, and then the Flash goes and helps people, and he makes everything slow. As an angel, a lot of us are walking angels at this point. We're human. You can't see the wings, but we're there. A lot of people that are like Caribbean, Haitian, or Lemurian, Egyptian, old blood types, they are hybrids. They are like extraterrestrials and terrestrials. So those children, like I said, are access to the pearly gates. And if you look at people's, when they pass away, when they're born, that is the portals. That's how you get into the other side. So it's like Parentalia, which begins February 13th. Like I said, when they hospital napped me and I was trapped by a person, by the energy of that Liam Neeson's energy. Well, the guy that owned this company where the hospital took me in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, when I was awakened, like I say, don't get taken when you get awakened. Just kind of learn the code, look around, live your good little life you're living, pay attention to what's important, your kids, your family, your loved ones, and watch the codes. As long as you know the codes in your head, when you're sleeping, you could kind of time travel to stop things from happening to you. In Lemuria, there was a flood. The kids were sleeping. The parents were getting married and astral having a ritual. And they got flooded. When they got flooded, all these nasty energies came to the children while they were sleeping in order to get their energy to like hijack them. This happens all the time. It's still happening now. So those children, when they're scared and they're getting whisked away in the middle of the night, I think this flood happened in the middle of the night, they're getting taken. They are being used in the spiritual realm. So like Joaquin Phoenix, 10/28 birthday, like Bill Gates, the Joker, like the joke cycle, where like there's certain things that happen when you get to the pearly gates. So LDS, Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, the evangelists, they know about the keys to heaven. They know about spiritual travel. A lot of things we're watching with Christianity and all these different religions, Hindu, whatever, it's a fight. Hindu versus voodoo. Who's going to win? Who knows more? Who's connected to the energy? Haitian people are connected to the ancient Egyptian people. Ancient Egyptian people are connected to the Lemurian people. And Lemurian came before Atlantis. Edgar Cayce, Helena Blavatsky, they talk about Lemuria. If you don't know what Lemuria is, look it up. Lemuria and the Great Flood. So St. Peter, Peter Parker, Peter Pan, the keys to heaven. The pearly gates provides the background for a joke cycle. Okay, like this was going on. Everything is set in movies and TV shows and history and books. And it's just connecting the codes, basically. A lot of people get stuck in purgatory, which is the middle, which is Wednesday Adam. Wednesday is the middle. Wednesday is the amethyst birthstone. Amethyst is February. So it's the middle. It's purgatory. That's where they go and they travel to see who is there, who are the angels, and who's helping who. Because if you make something that children get taken in the spiritual realm, or they just happen to be taken because of flash flood and no one had a warning, even though you're in a land where like there is a lot of flooding. I guess they didn't have alarms. So anyways, connected to the movie Killbi, Bill, okay, which the guy that passed away, Michael Madsen, and his son had passed away, took himself out as well. 6/7, which is Liam Neeson's birthday, 6/7. So his son was in the military, took himself out a year or two back as well. So it's a big spiritual warfare on this. That big, beautiful bill, it's spiritual warfare, political warfare. Everything is like a whole entire code. So She-Wolf comes out July 6, 2009. Lupercalia, which is like the She-Wolf, February 15th, which is around the time of Parentalia. Think February Bruja, which is February 12th. So I told you February 12th is Abe Lincoln's birthday. February 13th, I was hospital napped in Kentucky, Tennessee, Fort Cumberland Hall Hospital. Beautiful Liar, The Beautiful Mind. She also performed Waka Waka June 26th, which is the Haitian president passed away, 7/7. He was born June 26th, like Ariana Grande with the red hair and the Victorious TV show. So it goes with The Little Mermaid. It goes with Wicked with all like the magic happening. So if you look up Lupercalia and Parentalia and Lemuria, you'll see the dates and things that happen and the rituals that happen to align where certain things like this flash flood and the mystic camp, which reminds me of like Dua Lipa being in a duality, which reminds me of this right here, Romulus and Remus, which is part of the Alba Longa, which is like Jessica Alba and the Fantastic Four, and an actor from Fantastic Four passed away as well, named Julian, which he played on Nip Tuck, which connects to being stuck in the web, stuck in the Matrix, like Valeria Marquez was in Mexico. We are just like in this loop. It's like Lupercalia. We're looping every year in the same time. So if you just stay out of the way, then you won't get taken away. And you will see in Parent Trap, the room looks like the room where they did the water tricks with the water buckets and the water balloons. This is them looking into the spiritual realm. You will see similarities because what the person's writing in the script, what the group can see, it's a collective that sees. All the artists, all the makeup artists, all the wardrobe artists, spiritual warfare, they're watching. And when you collectively, consciously, people make a movie, they get all of it in. So that's why it looks very similar. Of course, it has to do with Annabelle Doll, because Annabelle Doll was in New Orleans. She'd be doing some things, but that's the Red Pyramid of Ramses. The red nose, Red Pyramid of Ramses. Eclipses for her eyes. Baton Rouge is called the Big Raggedy, which is part of New Orleans. There's a lot of Essence festivals happening right now. It's a lot going on. Remember the last flood, Katrina, right? The levees broke. Lots happened during Katrina. Annie and Hallie, think Halle Berry, Halle Bailey.